also known as DragonflySoars. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, and I'm recording this about 6 o'clock. And I didn't record yesterday because we had some errands we both wanted to run, and the Monday we knew was going to be a good night to try and hit some stores in the mall. I wanted to go get Skechers because I really like this one style of shoe they have. They fit me very well and they're comfortable. And Skechers is only in the mall, and I don't really like the mall. But yesterday was the Packers-Bears game, so I knew that the mall would be fairly empty. So we decided to do our shopping. Plus, yesterday was a goofy day anyway because this past weekend I went to go visit my son and my mom. And 11 p.m. Sunday, my son is calling me, and he's trying to call me repeatedly, and normally he doesn't do that because I don't like getting phone calls after bedtime. But so I was like, okay, what? And he's like, you forgot something. You left your laptop here. Every Yosemite Sam type swear that you can think of was kind of running through my brain because the laptops we're given, those are our computers. At work, we plug them into a docking station so we can use a regular monitor and a regular keyboard, but that's our computer. That's it. And given the type of job I have working with programmers, everything I do is programming based, email, or writing documentation. I do some other things, but everything is on the computer. The presentation I had to give was on the computer. So I had to drive. I got up at normal time yesterday morning, drove 2 hours to go pick it up, played with the dog for 10 minutes, got gas and another cup of coffee, and drove 2 hours back. Not exactly how I wanted to start my day. Especially since I had just done that drive. I don't mind driving, but it was like, oh my god, this is really boring. But anyway, I did have a nice time. I got to spend time with my son and his girlfriend, spent some time with Mom, so I got my kitties back, which was the big reason why I was going last weekend. So all in all, the weekend was fine. It was just the going back and forth. So yesterday, I just did not feel up to recording. I'm kind of hoping today is short because last week was so long. And this coming weekend I'm going to Knittin' in the Mitten, which means the next one's probably going to be lengthy as well. So I want this one to be short, but at the same time a bunch of stuff came, so we'll see how it goes. I worked on my sweater. It is still in progress. Well, come here. And Tiggy. He's all happy because I'm back. Except for I'm not sitting downstairs where I'm supposed to be. And now I got text bombed. Again. I didn't bring it up because it's kind of big and bulky and awkward right now because I intended to do the sleeves 2 at a time. So I actually have one sleeve connected to the inside of the ball of yarn, the cake, and one side and the other sleeve is connected to the outside. I've actually only been working on one sleeve, but now that they're all connected, I don't want to disconnect them, but it means it's very awkward. So instead, I did take a picture, so you can see. Here you go. Alright, so that is progressing. It's awkward to carry around, and the sleeves require a lot more decreases, so I can't just knit and knit and knit. You will see that, you saw in the picture that I am using double points for the sleeve. Double points on small circumferences sometimes go faster for me. I actually prefer double points for even socks, but I don't use them because a lot of times socks I'm planning on taking with me to the movies, and I don't want a chance losing a DPN in the movie theater. So I tend to do magic loop, but I prefer DPNs. So although I don't know. I don't care. I find they both have their place. And right now the TPNs are going faster for me than the circular was going. Speaking of socks, I did work a little bit on the, I have to see what the cat's doing. I worked a little bit on the sock with Knitter's Nightmare, but not very much. So I didn't bring it up here with me. I knit on it during the movie that I went to see with the kids, only because I wasn't at a cable. I had just done a cable, so I had a few rows that I could do before I was going to be due for another cable. So I knit on it. We went to go see Carrie. So, and then I started something new because November, which I meant to talk about last time and I didn't. November is topaz, and I know that there are blue topazes, but that's not the color we're doing this month. We are strictly doing the kind of common topaz. That's the kind of a gold, rust, orange, brown color. So those are the colors you have to play with. You can see a picture of what topaz looks like here. Alright, and we've already got projects on the board for the color. And I started mine. This is it's the Noro biased scarf. I think that's what it's called. It is by Susan Ashcroft. I believe it was a free pattern. It is, you knit a triangle, and then once you get this side, the width you want a scarf, you're still kind of knitting a triangle, but you increase over here and you decrease over here. So what happens is then when you tilt it, it becomes a rectangle. So you can just see the start of my corner here. And this is Jewel Magic. I don't know, the colorway is like 86.4002 or some silly thing. I got this quite a while ago from Wisconsin Craft Market where my mom works. So when I was looking through my stuff, I was like, oh, that's perfect. And this essentially, the wrong side rows are all knit rows. And on the front side, 2 rows are exactly the same, and then the eyelet row. So it's really easy to remember. I figured I can take it with me to Knitting in the Mitten and it'll be fine. It qualifies for this month, so that's all good. That is all I'm working on right now. And I just started that yesterday because I wanted to get past the setup section, because I kind of wanted to have an idea of how much yarn I need to leave for the end. Because once it's long enough, or I'm out of yarn, or getting close to out of yarn, then I have to do a triangle, because you remember how this started as a triangle? Well, up in the upper corner I'm going to have to do another triangle. So I wanted to know about how much yarn I needed to save, just in case I got that far. I don't think I'll actually get that far. It always seems like you go to a retreat and you expect to get all this stuff done, and you don't really. But who knows? It depends on the weather too. So, alright. I have a bunch of stuff to show you. Oh, well, you know what? How about we do this? Since I was just talking about that, I'm going to post a picture of that here. And then I'm going to set up for the drawing for October, because we had so many entries this month. So let's get that taken care of. Alright, so there were 234 posts. Now, of course, mine is number 1, so the random generator is 2 through 234. There are 2 prizes this month. One, and I just posted them. You just saw them. So one is that kind of wild sheepy set That's from my mom, and she's going to be mailing it to the winner once I have that person's address. And the other one is a pattern from Allison. So I'll get that winner set up too. So let's see. I'm going to do the wild sheepy prize first. It is 120. That should be on the 5th page. Oh. All right. 120, 120. Oh, this is a new person. And she had 3 projects this month. Crouching Cheese. So, Crouching Cheese, that's Angie from Ohio. I need your mailing address, and Mom will mail you the prize package with the wild sheep. All right. All right, and I think I showed you that. So let's generate another number. The next number is 230. Wow, right at the end. And I want to tell you guys, I appreciated all the posts. This is the first month where I really just could not keep up between the traveling I was doing and the trip to China, and because it was a wild card month, there was so many projects. There was no way. Normally I try to tell you guys how much I appreciate everything. 230 is Sally from Idaho. I don't have to look her up. Her name says it all. So Sally, you won the pattern prize. So you can either contact Allison, her name is Azad, A-Z-A-D, or you can let me know what pattern you want, either way. And those are our winners. So congratulations to Angie and Sally. Alright, now the next thing, I am remiss. Spinnin' Lady on Ravelry sent me a prize package. Now this whole bag is not the prize package, but this bag is not prize package. Just sort of like a thank you for doing the podcast package. And this whole bag is not everything, but it was convenient for carrying upstairs, so I figured I'd show you guys. I love this Dragonfly bag. So, that's the Dragonfly bag, and I have several things in here from her, but they're not right at the top. So we'll get to the rest of her package, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I really enjoyed opening that. I had asked Best Friend to check the house and look for packages while I was gone this past weekend because I didn't want things sitting in the rain. I knew I was getting shipping labels and something else. Now I don't remember what it was. It was from Amazon. Oh, I know. It is a collapsible ottoman. So it totally folds up and the body of the ottoman fits inside the lid. So it's only about this big, and then it's the lid is the square, but then it's only about 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick. I had gotten it because it was a good price, and I thought it would be handy for knitting the mitten because I could open it up and use it for storage during the retreat. Anyway, I didn't want those two things sitting out in the rain, plus he was having a package delivered to my house as well because I'm the one that's usually home. And so I had asked him to please stop by and check for packages. Well, apparently like a whole bunch of stuff came at that time. One of the things was the surprise package from Spinnin' Lady, which I didn't realize was coming, and a package that I thought was going to come here this, I thought was going to come here Monday or Tuesday, actually showed up. This showed up. This is my Blue Moon Fiber Arts Fiber Club. So this is the, what are they calling it now? It's not Socks That Rock. It's because it's not sock yarn. I don't remember. It's the Blue Moon Fiber Arts Fiber Club. The colorway is called Sleepy Hollow. And of course there are dyer's notes with that. Somebody was destashing a thing of loop yarn, and this one I don't always like the colorways that Loop has, but this one I did, and it's all tied up. It's very hard to show you all the colors, but it's all purples. So, and it was the person was selling it for a good price. So that came. This is one of the things I ordered. This is from Ogle Designs, and she's actually local to me, and we used to go to the same yarn shop, but the yarn shop's not really a yarn shop anymore. So, but somebody at the Guts, Grits, and Pink Lipstick Retreat had one of these. And when they showed me who it was by, I was like, oh, I know her. So I've been waiting, I've been thinking about ordering it for a while. I have it upside down. I should have paid attention. The holes on the top are the top of it. There is a small indention in there that holds these posts. And there are 3 big posts and 2 little ones. Well, the big ones go in here. Actually, I believe it was RX Knitter that had one of these. One of the little ones goes here to hold it at this angle, and the other one goes here in the front to keep it from falling over, and it's now a Lazy Kate. And yeah, I know it was Joanna RX Knitter had it, and she had everything for her e-spinner, including this, all in a little wheelie cart. I don't remember what they're called right now because I don't have one, so I used to know. I want to say a Zumba bag, and I know that's not quite right. But anyway, she had one, and I just thought it was really clever. It's a lot easier to transport than the one I have. So I brought that. Because I am planning on taking, even though I haven't spun in ages, I am planning on taking my spinning wheel to Knitting in the Mitten. And then this came today. This is my Spartacus dies. This is my last Wizard of Oz shipment. So this is the Braverman sock base, and it's called Follow, 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 as in follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. The colors are meant, the yellow is obviously the yellow brick road. The red is the ruby slippers from the movie, and the grayish silver color, yeah, let me see if I can get it. The grayish silver color represents the silver shoes in the book, because the shoes were originally silver, but in Technicolor they were struggling to get those to, I don't know if they were struggling to get them to show up or if they just thought the red was more dramatic. Either way, ruby slippers in the movie, silver slippers in the book. So this is the last one for Spartacus Dies, and I gotta tell you, I am so excited because Mary Gail is one of my roommates, and I have wanted to meet her forever, and then we ended up getting paired up together as roommates, along with, somebody else. She's very nice. She's a knitter. She works in a prison, though, so she can't knit while she's at work. Oh, I want to say she's like RN 1096, something like that. And I should know her real name, but but I don't right now. It's not coming to mind. I don't have a picture of this because I got it today, and when I got home at 5:30, it was pitch black. So, all right. Everything else is from Spinnin' Lady. So, she sent a very nice card just saying thank you for the podcast, which I appreciate. And she said that anything in here I can keep or give away on the podcast. I haven't decided yet what to give away because I kind of like everything. So, I'll have to see. So, there's a Dragonfly rubber stamp, a Dragonfly cookie cutter, two past issues from 1994 of Piecework, and I love reading Piecework. It's one of my favorites to just sit and read. I love the articles, so I didn't realize Piecework had been around so long, so I'm really excited to read those. And then once I read them, I might pass them along. And then this shirt that has little dragonflies all over it. And of course the bag. So that was my very exciting package, and I loved it. Best friend and I were laughing because she packed it in a case for a computer keyboard, but she wrote on the box, "No, it's not a computer keyboard." He said he got a kick out of it when he brought the packages in, and I laughed as soon as I saw it, when I saw my pile. So I think that is everything for now. I'm going to, I know something else I was going to show you. I have it sitting right here. This is nothing to do with knitting, but I found it at Barnes & Noble yesterday, and it's dot to dots. I love dot to dots for grown-ups, and I had been getting books from another company, and then I ran out. They had volumes like 1 through, I think they had volumes 1 through 4, and then they got 2 more, so I had all of them, but I did them all. There's something that helps me to kind of decompress. So they're like big people dot to dots. Anyway, I do find it a little funny because it's put out by Brain Games that they put the answers in the back. I don't think you need printed answers for dot to dots. That's okay. Some of the other ones I've gotten have other things, like they say, run all the evens and then in another line run all the odds. Or they'll have it without an actual dot, which is always kind of like, okay. But anyway, I like doing dot to dots. Even if, they end up being, a fan or something. But it was $8 and I was happy. We went to Barnes & Noble, and the only thing I bought this, and I donated a book to the kids fund. They do it every year around Christmas time. I used to go to Borders, and they always did one too, usually around Christmas time. And I just in this case I picked Black Beauty because that was a book I liked when I was a kid. So, all right, that's everything. Thank you to Spinnin' Lady. This was a great surprise. I believe both people got their prizes from Katie's drawing. I sent those out. And Angie, make sure I get your address. I will talk to you later. Bye now. For the mailing of the prize, since Mom is mailing it, even if you send it to me even if you send me your address while I'm at Knittin' in the Mitten, that would be okay. So I will talk to you later. Bye.